Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SaulApeMan. I'm sitting president of Polish Rifle University, and in this video, I'm playing versus Strong Orc, and I'm going to present you. I'm going to show you how uh, in front Arcane Tower works in practice, and there is a lot of controversy in Polish Rifle University. For example, in some games, Professor Lemons was trying to use in front of the tower, as I do, but in general, he has really mixed opinions about this, and in general, he's not really going for it often. But I really like the help of the tower because it gives you two things. First thing is, of course, you are safe from harass. So if Farseer Headhunter is trying to harass you, you can with Arcane Tower, you can kill summons, the wolves, you can drain mana from the hero, and also you can contest some camps that are close to your base. Basically, you are going to pull the camp to your tower, and Orc cannot really approach you. So this is what I'm going to show you how to do it in practice. And what is really important, you need to put the tower in front, really in front. And you may say, Saul, but this tower is going to be destroyed. And man, I just played versus 1900 MMR Orc, and I was able to keep it alive. And of course, it's not super easy, but you will see that with some practice, it's very useful. And this feeling of having this defensive structure work versus versus the harassing orc is the best. And the idea is that for your peasant that finished, you basically need to start the scout tower before your first rifleman. And you may say, Sol, but my creeping will be infected by it, influenced by it, and I do not agree, because versus harassing orc you cannot really creep. Like, Farseer will approach you at the time when your paladin is out, so you cannot really creep anything. And now, after third farm, we are going to upgrade the tower. And ladies and gentlemen, now you need to pull your militia early, a little bit before your paladin is out, because we know that Farseer will come, and for some reason this Farseer was a little bit slow, so I already aggro the creep camp because I thought that he's creeping. And we are checking the items on Farseer. There is no clarity, there is no healing solve, so he didn't go for a fast tech. And now we are buying time. This is crucial. Good orc can just right click your tower, and human towers are made from paper. So I'm just sacrificing some militia uptime for this to basically buy myself enough enough time to make this tower work. And look, my tower is done, and now Orc cannot do anything. Look, and he knows that. And this is now a waiting game. And you may say, Saul, but do you really want a waiting game versus Orc? Yes, until I have 3 or even 4 headhunters. And look, first Arcane Tower shot went to the Farseer, and like I'm just keeping my riflemans in the range of the Arcane Tower. And of course, with this build order, we are going for 4 Arcane Tower for 4 rifles, so 30 foot. Sorry about that, for 30 foot rifles. 30 foot supply when we are taking, so 4 rifles, not 30. And look, now we are just trading. And I have 4 riflemen. So basically, now I can start thinking about pulling the camp, because I won't get any more riflemen soon, because now I need to start make that farm number 4. But Orc is waiting, so am I, and I really don't care, because my power spike is on tier 2 with Blood Mage with long rifle range. And look, again, he went into the tower range and he got a shot. And now he wants to approach me, but I pulled the camp in the way that Orc has to basically fight very close to the camp. And this is the genius behind in front Arcane Tower, and I really like it. And it doesn't work as good on every map. On Hammerfall it works really good. And yes, but look, and mana is not free. Farseer, even though he's an intelligence hero, he doesn't regenerate that much mana. And yes, this tower is just waiting. Is just waiting. And now a little bit contest for the forest troll level 2. I decided to just kill the wolves because they give XP as well. I got the troll. Another wolf comes to me, and wolf were low HP because of the tower position. And look how weird the movement for the orc is. And as you can see, trading HP is not that good for us. And look, now he's trying to right click the tower, and I should just change the aggro so I could like basically hit him like 2 times more. And when I saw that he was trying to right click the tower, I decided to pull 2 militia. And remember to be careful with militia, because if you go too far versus pure range with kiting, militia will just die. So it's just to buy time. You are patiently waiting for your tier 2 power spike, excuse me. And again, like, this position is so weird for the orc, and now he's going in front with headhunters, and I can take it, and I can just have my rifles in one big group. And remember, they are now stronger because I have 1-0 attack upgrade. I have a lot of them, so I'm just dealing a lot of damage to the orc army, and he has to heal. He has to heal them with the shop, basically. And now a little bit break. As you can see, I have lumber mill. And I think that I will now go for the item because he's kinda low HP. And again, look! Arcane Tower! The MVP on this game, and even 2 militia. SaulApeMan has micro on point, and ladies and gentlemen, long rifles upgrade is here. And of course, speaking about having micro on point, I forgot my farm number 5, excuse me. And because I have been trading so much, I decided to make an Arcane Vault. Usually we don't go for the Arcane Vault, but I traded so much HP and mana, and my blood mage will be late because of my farm screw up. Then I basically decided to make the shop and use it. And look, I'm getting a lot of value from the scroll of region. And now look how long the regeneration from the scroll of region is. So I decided to cross the map and take one of the middle camps because I want to just use the healing, because it's not that easy to just tank with one rifleman, especially when I don't have level 3, so I cannot heal him that easy. And look, the regeneration scroll still works. So yes, I could go really far with it. And now I saw some movement in the corner of my eye, so I thought that he's creeping this camp, but in reality he went to creep the shop. Now I know, of course, because I already played this game. But look, I'm also going for tier 3 because I thought that he was just going for mass headhunters. Actually, it was a wrong read by me. But it's okay, now. Blood Mage is coming with full mana. Maybe I could buy one region scroll, but I have altar in offensive position. And now I see Spirit Walker, and I'm a little bit surprised, because if my opponent is going for the for the Mass Headhunter, usually they skip Spirit Walkers. And I also see Bestiary. So on tier 2 he made 2 additional buildings, and now I should know that it's not tier 3, that it's tier 2, because it has to be tier 2. He cannot afford 2 buildings, Bestiary and Tower and Totem, and go tier 3 that fast. And on paper, this fight should be bad by me, but because of the early game, because of the addition of the Arcane Tower, he's just level 1, and I knew that he's probably very close to level 2, but I have some mana, Blood Mage is on the way, and let's find how this fight will go, ladies and gentlemen. If creep is attacking you, remember to kite away from it. Now, of course, mana to the Paladin, and now I will try to micro my units almost as good as Professor Lemes does. Now I have some mana on Paladin, so I can start sucking mana, and I decided to suck mana from Farseer because I don't want any more wolves. And I wasn't able, ladies and gentlemen, to micro this one rifleman, and you saw how crucial it was. But look, Holy Light's on point today, ladies and gentlemen, and Headhunters are just melting. It was an amazing early game by me, to my surprise, and also amazing mid game. And now Orc has nothing to... He cannot fight me. He cannot fight me, and my tier 3 is done. MK is on the way. And now I decided that the only saving grace for my opponent is basically to lay me. And now look, the MVP rifleman, ladies and gentlemen. I saw some movement. And look, with long rifle range, with good kiting, one headhunter dead, and one rider dead, ladies and gentlemen. This rifleman is an MVP. A literal MVP. And I saw Org running, and I didn't see that he went to the top, and I was afraid that he's going to lay me. So I decided that I will stay on 50 foot, and I had so much wood because of lumber mill and the lack of like tier 2 like tech building. So I don't have Arcane Sanctum, I don't have Workshop, I don't have Gryphon Aviary, so I can easily afford even a 3-0 upgrade for the rifleman. So I'm preparing a little bit for the lames, and now is a little bit of an awkward spot for me because I would like to close my base, but I really can't because now I will start using Staff of Sanctuary, and if you staff a unit to your base, then there is a problem because this unit will be blocked. And it was a good opportunity by me to just buy Staff of Teleportation to my Blood Mage, but yeah, I really should buy now the Staff of Teleportation because, as I said, like he's so behind that I would just obliterate him. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a very powerful combination of Siphon Mana and Bolt, because I drained like half mana of this TC, and as I said, like he's getting ready for lanes because it's just his only saving grace. So now I'm going for improved Masonry and stuff like that. And look, Raider, and with MK, with MK and 3-0 Rifleman, you can just kill it. Easy like that. And look, the MVP Arcane Tower strikes again. Look how thick my wall is. Orc cannot really go through it. And TC, mana on TC is gone, ladies and gentlemen. And I decided to TP offensively, and the problem is that I don't have stuff on my Blood Mage because I could use the SaulApeMan maneuver. But I killed the shop and I decided, okay, I don't have enough towers. I will just TP offensively and maybe kill one rider. I don't really want to lose my MVP tower yet. I want to have more towers. And like killing one burrow for all of those buildings doesn't really sounds that good, because I would like to remind you that riders have this siege, the damage type, and they are very good at killing buildings, and rifles are not really good at killing buildings, even with 3-0 upgrade. So I decided to TP offensively, but I think MK was in a little bit weird position, and I couldn't land a bolt, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, but now we got more time, we can upgrade towers, we can rebuild an altar, and I think now I will be finally getting my beloved Staff of Teleportation on Blood Mage, and I will be able to start doing the ApeMan maneuver. And also look that I'm on 50, I'm below 51 foot, I'm below like, I'm not paying any tax on my gold from my gold mine. It's very important because Orc is probably also under 50. And look, I decided, because I'm waiting for those two towers to finish, that I want to be close to my base and I want to creep the Mighty Makrura. And now I made a big mistake. By the way, I should creep Mountain King to level 3. I'm not saying that this camp will guarantee level 3, but I should just pull away my heroes. That's a big mistake. Level 3. And look, now I remember clearly, he decided to Zeppelin drop lane me, and now look what will happen. I will use Staff of Teleportation, and he will chicken out, ladies and gentlemen. Look! I'm not teleporting with my Paladin. TP is here. I'm teleporting with Staff of Teleportation, and he didn't know that, the Orc, and he was forced to just TP out. He lost TP for nothing, and I lost just one charge of this beautiful Staff of Teleportation. I mean, I used, like, it's a permanent item with cooldown. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel really good in this situation, and now I'm using Wand of Illusion. I should use it much more earlier, so to scout if he has expansion or not, because if he has expansion with mass towers, it may be a problem for me. Also, what I would like to highlight in this game, a little bit late game thing, is that I'm cutting trees dangerously close to the edge of my base, and I don't want to have any other opening, so I should just put them here. Look, the distance from the lumber mill to workers is quite similar from the distance from castle to through here, right? So I could just manually send them here, and then the like natural wall made of trees would be safe. So yes, I hope that Illusion will scout me a little bit, and I decided now to get the red camp because I don't want to go to the orc base, because as I said, rifles are not that great with it. And look, I did it. Okay, I did it. That's great. And now Paladin is away from the range, so I want to give experience to my MK. Now I will just heal MK and move back, and the same I will do with my Blood Mage. Oh, Mr. Blood Mage, just run away! Run away, Blood Mage! It will cost me level 3. Probably. Big mistake, big mistakes. It could be easily level 3. So Illusion Scout is done. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I feel very confident. I have 1200 gold, quite little wood, and I decided that I'm going to add another production building, Gryphon Aviary, and that I'm going, I don't know, kill a shop, force my opponent to the fight, and maybe even TP out, because I want to break supply soon. And of course, killing burrows is not that easy. I decided to kill a worker. And ladies and gentlemen, my base is pretty secure, and I have masonry level 2. And opponent is trying to force me to TP, basically. And I would like to remind you that my MVP tower from the start of the game versus Orc that Lames is still here and is burning the mana from 2 units. Beautiful, beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's not mining gold, I'm mining gold. And now, when he's like close, when he's deep, I will try to use the staff. And look, I'm using the staff of teleportation now to fake TP, basically. And also, if you remember, SaulApeMan maneuver. But this is the problem now, because he decided to TP immediately, and I'm inside of his base. I'm inside of his base. So it was 200 IQ move, but you know what is 300 IQ move? You can actually cancel your staff of teleportation with like right-clicking Blood Mage somewhere, and basically I could have Blood Mage heal present. So as you can see, game looks good, but it could be so much better if you eliminate those mistakes. So yes, when I saw that Farsi was teleporting and he doesn't have staff of teleportation, I could just cancel my stuff and I would be here ready to fight. But I have so much upgrades, I have so much supply, I have superior hero levels. Then without any problem I will just be able to win this fight. This is a tier 2 orc without expansion. I'm full mana on my paladin. I'm not really afraid. I'm just clicking on some units, and of course Blood Mage slowly but surely is coming back, and I have even 2000 gold in my bank. Don't copy this, ladies and gentlemen. I should start producing. And now Staff of Sanctuary on point. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, this game is so over that I'm just winning here. And of course now Blood Mage is here, and the rest is history. And I decided to deny mana from the Farseer. Paladin still have some mana, and now I'm feeding mana to my MK. And Spirit Link is quite strong, but it's not strong enough, and now TC is going to die and it's GG, and this game ended with 2,321 gold in my gold on my account. And yeah, versus this composition I should add some knights, maybe some priests, like priests with inner fire would be like really cool, maybe even some breakers. doesn't really matter. And as you see, the MVP tower stays here until the end of the game. And as I said, versus opponent that is harassing you, it's really good, but you need to really be taking care of the tower at the start to not allow Farseer and one headhunter to attack the tower freely. And after that, the tower with small repairs can handle a lot, especially with a fig wall like that in front of it. So it was the 200 IQ move that can be even boosted to 300 IQ move with the staff cancellation from this replay. And remember, this is not meta. I like it because I have troubles versus Farseer harass with headhunters. For example, Lemes and Wojtalenko and other Polar Rifle players, Mr. France, a German Polar Rifle player, they doesn't really like it. But in my opinion, especially when you have troubles like I do versus good Farseer harass, then it makes your life really, really easier. And also, you can contest some camps. So for example, all tight hunters on Echo Isles, on Sharded Exile. There are good maps with a lot of green camps close to your base. That basically you can use a tower to creep a tower in to creep the creep camp with a little bit of safety. So thank you guys for watching. More content coming soon. It was SaulApeMan, sitting president of Polish Polar Rifle University. Bye bye.